So in today's Vizsla talk, we're going to talk e-collars. And in older videos, they saw Homer. He had e-collar on. Homer, come. There you go. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. So in older videos, they saw this. They're like, or this, the e-collar. And, people were like, oh, how could you use that? That's very cruel to be using an e-collar. You're not a good dog trainer. It's unnecessary and basically cruelty. And I get it. Some countries this is actually banned. It's illegal to use an e-collar in some European countries. The other thing is philosophical. Again, it's cruelty, or in their opinion, it's cruelty. And for me, this is a safety thing, right? Now in his training, it was all treat-based reward, but they reinforced with an e-collar. But it was more treats than e-collar. And I gotta make sure. Homer, come here. So I'm using the vibrate button. Come here. Come over here. Sit. All right. And so where I hadn't trained, they used more treats. They did use the e-collar for reinforcement, especially for healing. But, again, I rarely have to use this thing, right? Sometimes, when he's out sniffing around doing his own thing, he doesn't come 100% of the time. So I first give him a warning with the vibrate. And then if he doesn't come, then I give him a little jolt, give him a little shock. And that usually brings him back 100% of the time. But go ahead, go. So again, I don't have to use this too often on him because he's really well trained. He listens. The thing with these, there's a difference between using these as a form of punishment, which you should never ever use because that's bull crap if you do. Secondly, there's a vibrate button that I tend to use first if he doesn't come or he's not listening, and then that doesn't work, then I give him a little shock. And even then, it's over. Right now I have it at 18. That might seem high to people, but when I use it, it's just quick little thing. Sometimes I may have to hold it a little longer, no more than like 5 seconds, but I'm very cautious and I'm very mindful of how I use this. Again, it is not to be used for punishment, abuse. That is not the way to use this. So, and the way I do it is I always have be able to fit 2 fingers in here. Like when I'm putting this on, it's got to fit somewhat snug on him. So right now it feels a little tight because he's running around. I'm gonna loosen it 1, and I can get 2 fingers in here. And when I'm putting it on, that's kind of the gauge. I don't want it too tight on him, but it's got to fit snug enough so that it adds a little more pressure, so that he actually feels the sensation. And so, anyways, it's all about how you use these tools. And I'm very sympathetic to people that are very against it because, again, it's cultural, it's philosophical. But in my case, it's only as a safety precaution. Most of the time I don't have to use this. Come here. There you go, good boy. Another thing too is when you're putting this on and you're trying to get on, don't ever test it. Don't ever test it. This thing, actually, they're pretty cool because it has a flashlight. See that? There's a little flashlight. And so if you want to test it to see if it's on, use the flashlight. Okay, don't use the shocker to see if it's it's working. I don't even use the vibrate button because that's only to be used for correction. Okay, that is the key, correction. So with that said, we're gonna go back on a walk. All right, you guys have a good day and love your Vizslas. Vizsla life, baby. Bye.